Hey, hey, come on in. Come on in, friends. Hope everybody's had a great Saturday. While I get this situated. Hello, everybody over here on TikTok. Hey, Miss Linda. All right, let me go close this window. Be right back. All right. Oh, dang. Hope everybody's had a good day. Hey, Teresa. Ew, I'm tired. Been busy making signs for everybody. Hey, Wreath by Design. Was you able to find those signs okay? If not, just copy and paste the link. All right. So I hope everybody is doing well. I am going to go ahead and point my camera to the table. We are making a traditional sunflower. This way you guys can see how I make it. I know there was a few that asked last night if I would make it. I said I would, so I'm going to. Okay, you won't be able to see my face, but you'll see my hands. All right. Hey, Trudy. I posted it on Facebook. I did. All right, so let's see a few more come on. We will get started because I still have to fix my centerpiece. I went ahead and cut my mesh. That would save us some time. Ow, my finger still hurts. All right. Right, that's okay. All right. So I need my clippers. I did wood burn my mesh. I went ahead and did that before we started. That way, it wouldn't take up so much time. All right, so let's get started. First, let's take the wrapping off of this. All right, everything you see me working with has come from Craft Outlet. Have we got any new folks? Hey, Suzanne. Welcome in, friend. Glad to see you back. Hi, Michael Marie. Hey, Kathy. All right, my fingers are getting stuck again. Hope that you guys had a good day. You want to find the center of your centerpiece here, like that. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a dab of glue. That there. Let me cut these down to size. Hey, Bonnie. I did. I answered you back. I gotta cut these pins so that they're not poking through the other side, because you're gonna need them, and they're just floral pins. I sure did. My room is clean. Shocking, huh? Alright, I'm gonna put a dab of glue over top of the chenille stem. Then I'm gonna take my pins here, these floral pins, and just put them in for extra support. And one thing you want to do is not touch the glue. Hey, Mom. Yeah, whatever you do, don't touch the glue. Push those down in there. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me on this Saturday evening. Alright, so now we've got that ready. Make sure those are in there good. And we're done with our glue gun. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Gail. Hello, everybody. We got any new folks in here tonight? So now we have our centerpiece ready. We're going to set this off to the side. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm done with my glue gun, but I will keep it on just in case. All right. Now you want to load your board. So you're going to need, you can use chenille stems, but I prefer to use zip ties. Hey, Lola. Welcome back. I prefer to use zip ties, and these are the 6-inch. Okay. Now I've already cut my mesh. I've already cut my yellow. And I've already cut my green. The yellow is 10-inch, and the green I cut 12-inch. Okay. Normally I don't put my leaves on first, but I think I'm going to this time. I don't know what that was. Let me look. Hang on just a second, y'all. Okay, I'll look at that in a minute. What's heart? Hey, Sharon. Alright, so I went ahead. You're welcome. Okay, this is the small Unique in the Creek board. Okay. And I don't normally put anything on the outside but the leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and do my leaves. But I want to start here because here's one. So I'm going to come over here. I've only cut 4, so I'm going to try to get them as center as possible. But you know, there's no such thing as perfect with a flower. No such thing. If anybody knows of a such thing, let me know. Because then I'm missing some. Alright, so now I'm just going to set these out of the way for just a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and fold my leaves. I'm going to do them first and get them out of the way. Okay, so you want to take it curl side up. Excuse me, curl side up. Okay. Make sure your factory edge is on your left and right. Okay. Then you're going to take your corners of your triangle and pull them to the center, just like that. Everybody does this different. This is just how I do it. Okay. Then you're just going to take and scrunch. Okay. Then it looks sort of like a bow tie. Okay. Now what you do, take your leaf and you're going to fold one over top of the other, just like this. Okay. Just like that. Okay. I just about put that in backwards. Just about put it in backwards. Okay. And then pull it tight. Okay. Don't worry about it being perfect or nothing. Nothing's perfect. Okay, now for the next one. Curl side up. Turn it to diamond. Make sure your factory edges are on your left and right. Diamond shape. Points to the middle. And then scrunch. Now these are cut at 12 inches. Now there's probably an easier way to do this, but this is how I do it. Okay. Linda, it is a Unique in the Creek board, and I got mine at Craft Outlet. But there are several places you can find them. Unique in the Creek, she is the one who patented this. Lori at Unique in the Creek. You can find them there, Amazon, Craft Outlet, Deco Exchange. Hobby Lobby has the large ones. I'm trying to think of who else has them. Okay. Anybody got any questions so far? Yeah, Deco Exchange. Okay, this is the last leaf that I'm putting on. You are so welcome. Thank you. All right, and there are your leaves. Okay, so you got all 4 leaves. Now I'm just gonna load my board again. We're going on row 2, and I'm pretty sure I use shared holes. Pretty sure of it. And what I mean by shared holes is you have a set of holes right here. You have a set of holes, and then one in the middle, and then another set. What I did is a set, and then I took from one to the center hole. Okay? Normally I do my leaves last because you don't want to mess with them too much because they'll start fraying. So hopefully I don't mess them up. If I do, I'll fix them. How would I fix them, you say? Take them off and do it again. Hey, Lori. Welcome in, friend. Love using your boards, Lori. I swear I use them on everything and for everything. Also, ladies, you can find my wreaths. You can find signs, cutting board designs on my Square store. Um, Everything is there. I'm slowly adding the rest of my signs, as well as making new ones. This wreath will go in my shop this evening if it doesn't sell from the live. This wreath is $65, and to ship it, it's $20. Hey, Donna. Okay. I know this is kind of the boring part, loading the board, but it's efficient. I would have done it ahead of time, but then you wouldn't know how to do it if I didn't show it. So how many new folks we got tonight? If you are new, where are you watching from? Don't forget to share out the live. Spread the love. Tap that screen if you're on TikTok. Thank you, Kathy. All right, so I've got row 2 loaded, ready to go. All right, so I'm going to move these out of my way until I'm ready for row 3. Hey, Terry from West Virginia. Y'all welcome Miss Terry. Welcome Kathy from Alabama. We like our new folks. All right, so now for the fun part. Get your 10-inch square, curl side up, turn it to a diamond. You want your factory edge on your left and your right. Take the bottom or the top, whichever way you want to do it, and meet it right there. Which for me, I'm backward. This is how I want it to go. Then you take your clip if you want and you put it on the edge there. Okay? I turn it sideways. I give it a little bit of a tug and a pinch. And then I scrunch it or pleat it, however you want to call it, to both sides. And I tuck in my ends. Okay? And this is what you got. You can take your clip off, form your petal, and this is the Dean Michael. Okay? Okay? You want your petals going all the same direction. You want your factory edge on your left. Okay? Okay? Anybody got any questions? Forget who it was that wanted to see this made. Or see how to make it. I haven't seen her come on yet. Hey, Diane. Usually I'm quiet when I do these, unless somebody's talking to me. Because otherwise, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm not looking at the screen. Well, you're in the right place, Miss Kathy. This tutorial will stay on Facebook, and it will also be on my YouTube channel. I'll go through and tighten them down when I'm done. Well, welcome back, Suzanne from California. Ouch. Hi, Margaret. Hope you're doing well. If I remember correctly, it's 34 petals. Hey, Justin. Welcome in, friend. Help me spread out my live there, Justin. That's good to hear, Margaret. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. And that's how straight and pretty my petal is. When I'm off live, I can do these flowers in about an hour, hour and a half. Okay. Here's what we have so far. Okay, and we're just going to continue on around. What am I making, Fabulous Lady? I am making a sunflower on the small unique in the creek board. Okay. You don't want to pull it out too hard. You just want to just a little bit, just so you can grab it and pleat it. Okay. Hey, Charlotte. Texas in the house. Sometimes you can do this and it'll help form them the way you want them to go. I am using poly burlap. I also cut it with a wood burner. It can. You most certainly can. Make it on a regular wire frame. I just like the boards. By the time I'm done, you will be amazed at how full it looks. You're welcome, Margaret. So your curl side is up, okay? You want your factory edges top and bottom, okay? Take your corner, pull it up. This way your factory edge is now to your left. Oh, okay. I've made pink ones. These sunflowers, I've made purple flowers. I gotta make a blue flower. Thank you. If I remember correctly, I learned this from Lori at Unique in the Creek. is how I learned how to make this petal. And you want your factory edge to be all the way around, the same all the way around. See factory edge? That way it overlaps your raw edge. Okay. All right. Hey Kim, how you feeling? Oh me. Y'all, I also make cutting boards if I hadn't already said that. To those of you that are new to watching me. This one right over here that my glue gun is setting on is one that I created. You can use your wood burner on it. It won't hurt it. You can cut on them. It won't hurt them. They're tempered glass. Hey, Tracy. I do not, Charlotte. Um, I have a square store, and that's where I just started doing. So it's only been a couple of weeks that I've had it. Um, but you can find all of my signs, all of my wreaths, and cutting board designs in there. Hang on just a second, and yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, right? I'll post my link. My link is also in my bio. You're more than welcome to click on the link from there on my Facebook page or on TikTok. Okay. Give me just a second. There you go. Just copy and paste it in your search bar and it'll take you right to it. The leaves are an olive green. Not only will you find my wreaths and signs on Facebook, you will find them on in my store. Yeah, I know for some reason the camera or the lighting makes it different. But they're olive green. All right, let me get a few of these out of my way. Here's what we've got so far. As you can see, all the factory edges are going in the same direction all the way around. Okay. These are 10-inch squares, so those of you that are popping on or new to making these are 10-inch squares on the yellow. The leaves I cut at 12 inches. So what I like about this is you can manipulate it to go the way you want it to. Anybody got any questions so far? Anything that I can help answer? Very good, Kathy. Did you sell quite a bit today? I hope you had a better day anyway. Yes, I am using the shared holes. I'll show you with the yellow how I did the leaves. Charlotte. Alright, so how I did my leaves, my 12-inch square. Okay, you're welcome. And you take your factory corners, see it's curl side up, turn it to a diamond, and then I just meet them in the middle just like that. Okay, and then I scrunch this way and then I scrunch this way. So I'll do it with this one so it looks like this. Okay, then you flip it over and you roll it just like that, one over top of the other. Yeah, that's true, Kathy. Did that help, Charlotte? You can do the sunflower petals that way too, but I don't. Okay, they will lay down as soon as you get more on top of them. Hey, Tony. You just want to make sure you match your tip. That way it stays. That's why I use the clip to help hold it. Awesome. Thank you for joining, Misty. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Justin, for inviting. The more the merrier, I always say. I like our new people. Little Luxuries. I like your screen name. You're welcome. Enjoy the live. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I or one of the other ladies will answer if I don't catch it. Most of the time I do catch it. I'm waiting for my famous puzzle piece to show up. Hey, Helen. I'm glad you guys were able to join me tonight. Because when I'm done with this, I'll go and eat, and then I'm going to create more designs. More sign designs. I had already posted 4 before I come live. Cute little bees. Bumblebees. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Are you, Tony? Well, eat some for me. You ate a cookie? I haven't eaten since lunch, and that was a hamburger steak. Can't eat until I'm done. If you ever get one of those little frays right here, don't pull it. Just cut it off. Do not pull it, because if you pull it, you're going to make it fray. You had a hot dog for lunch? Had a hamburger steak and tots. Supper, I think, is a pork chop, which I won't complain because I love pork chops. Oh, yeah. All right, here's what row 2 looks like when you've got it all on there. All your factory edges should be going the same direction all the way around your wreath. Okay. Now I'm going to load row 2. And it's easier if you do it from the bottom, flip it over and do it from the bottom. Now, I don't remember if I used shared holes on row 3, but I'll know as soon as I add a petal in. Ooh, Philly cheesesteak sounds good. Haven't had one of those in a while. Thank you. So I'm on row 3. I was going to come on this afternoon, but for some reason, I just have a hard time doing a live in the middle of the day. I do better at night. For some reason, I like to create at night. Call me crazy. Okay, now I'm just going to do them up. I'm not going to do them completely, just until you hear it click. Hey, honey. Okay. Just so you hear it click. You're hungry for pizza? Pizza sounds good. Alright, so I did those up. I'll know here in just a minute if I need to do shared holes. What you see me doing now is I'm just fluffing my petals. Okay, now let's make our petal. Pick whichever side you think looks the best. Because you still want your factory edge to be the same as the first row. Hey Charlene, welcome. Another Georgian in here. I'm in Georgia also. I don't think I used a shared hole in this third row. I can't remember. I'll know shortly. Are you new, Charlene? If you are, welcome. All right. It's coming together, y'all. Awesome. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Okay. Just keep going the same process all the way around until you run out of mesh or your flower is the way you want it to look. Last year I made these and I couldn't keep enough of them. One of my shows I sold quite a few, about 6 or 8, somewhere in there. And then I had orders to make more. So I will be making more of these. I used an 8-inch on one of them, Kathy. Remember the one I put the farmhouse kitchen in? That's an 8-inch sign. Hang on, I'll show it to you. No, not a bad problem to have. Nope. Alright, let me grab this. Because this is another one I made. See, Kathy, this is a... Well, hang on. See, that's an 8-inch. And I did all rows. So I did 2, 3, and then 4 had the sign. Thank you. This one is also available. And it, you know, I added more leaves to this. I put 2 in each one. For this one, I just did 1. Hang on, that's falling out of the wall. it over there. It's more sturdier. Thank you, Margaret. You're welcome, Kathy. Thank you, Charlene. Patricia, how much is the sunflower or that pink one? Which one, friend? This one is 65. All flowers are 65. And it is $20 to ship. If you would like this one, just mention sold, send me a message, drop your email address and your address, and then I can go from there. Okay? All right. Other than making other wreaths, the flowers are one of my favorites to do. And see, the sunflower, I use this center, but you don't have to put that in the middle. You can put a sign in the middle. You put whatever you want in the middle. You could put one of the signs I just made that has a bumblebee in the middle, and I think it would look gorgeous. It would be unique and uniquely your own, however you wanted it to look. I do know that when I get done, I'm going to have to go on Craft Outlet. I got to do some shopping, y'all. Got to do some shopping. I got to get more yellow. Got to get more yellow and pink. But I'll do my best to stay away from ribbon. The deco petal. Doing the sunflower, Kathy? Let's see. Thank you guys for with me when I made the pink one. The other pink one. Hey, Swirls and Swags Door Decor. Come on in, friend. Y'all, I'm watching carefully on this TikTok because I know my puzzle piece is fixing to show up. So I made a pink flower not too long ago that's got a hummingbird in the middle. So anybody that is interested in any of my work, just drop me a message. And we will chat after the live, whether it be this flower, a different flower, a wreath that's already been made. On TikTok, they stop you in an hour and you have to slide the puzzle piece over to acknowledge that you're still live. Otherwise, if you miss it, they'll shut you off and you got to start over. I don't want to start over. So I'm faithfully looking for that puzzle piece. Ow, it got stuck. There we go. Had to make it pop. Yes, as I was saying, anybody that's interested in anything that I do, it is a Unique in the Creek board. And this one's a small one. There's two sizes, like this, and then she has others. And you can find them on Craft Outlet. You can find them on Unique in the Creek's website, Deco Exchange, Hobby Lobby. They're in certain places. Yeah, I remember. Because I helped pick the name. Aw, thank you for the rose. Thank you so much. Yes, I do too, Evelyn. It's easy to manipulate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't do flowers with the value mesh. I don't. Just can't. I don't like the way it looks. It frays too much. Not my thing. I want to see it when you're done, Charlotte. I think it'll look amazing. You just got to be patient with it. Ah, awesome. I'm glad you made it. Oh, absolutely. I'll encourage any of you ladies. That's what I'm here for, to help you learn how to do it. I do not mind one bit to answer questions, help you out. That is what I enjoy doing best. Uh-oh. Hang on, y'all. All right. We got the puzzle piece taken care of. They're 4 minutes late. All right. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. On TikTok, they have a puzzle piece that I have to slide across, and it has to match or they'll boot me off. How rude. All right, how many pieces do I have left? I don't know why they do that. Not quite sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could go in between and add more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put more on this row right here. I'm going to go in between each one of these that are already there on row 3. And you're just going to go just like that and use a shared hole.
What do you think, Subway?
She ain't got no money.
Says she got pretty good tips today.
Probably a 6-inch. I won't eat a foot long.
What kind?
My normal, I reckon.
Normal. Alright. Alright, get something right on.
How did you come to know that if you do not slide the puzzle piece, they will kick you off? Because it happened. It happened, my friend. It happened. And I couldn't figure out why it shut me off. And that's why. And I wasn't the only one that they do that with. They do it to everybody now. And I think it's to keep people from being on too long or something. I really don't know the rhyme or reason to that. Not quite sure I understand that one. Okay. The plate. What is the plate called you put in your flour? The board, is from Craft Outlet. Is that what you're asking, Susan? Yes, they are. I agree. It's okay. No apologies. Yes, it is a Unique in the Creek board, and I got it off of Craft Outlet. You are so welcome. Okay, now I've done those up. Now, because I already have my petals here, I'll have to carefully lift one up to put one in. Okay? Let me get a drink. You too, my friend. Thanks for joining. Y'all rock. Y'all rock. Be right back. Forgot my medicine. Hold on. I'd like one of those too. I said I'd like one too.
Alright, so anyway, she wants cookie too. What kind? Chocolate chip. She wants chocolate chip too.
No, just whatever.
You ain't got no. You said you just made cookies and you ain't got no chocolate chip.
Alright, sorry guys. I had to get my medicine. Teresa, you're slacking, sister. I'm just kidding. We're only a few minutes late. Alright, let's get back at it, y'all. Okay. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's okay. The sunflower is 65. Oops, hold on. The sunflower is 65 plus $20 shipping. It's burlap. If any of you are interested in the sunflower, drop me a message with your email address and mailing address, and then we can go from there. Because I do send invoice, and then that way you pay that however you'd like, and then I'll mail it out. Yep, this is Poly Burlap. I did. I did see that TikTok is being banned. If it goes through, if the House, or no, if the Senate passes it, then it'll go to our president. I always use the burlap when I make my flowers. I don't like the other mesh. The value mesh, in my opinion, does not hold up very good. With these flowers, that is. You're so welcome. Alright, so I'm going to carefully put this in. Just like that. Now you want to move the bottom one up and over and slide this one that you just put in underneath it. Just like that. That way you always see the factory edge all the way around your flower. Chris, it is a Unique in the Creek board, and you get them at Craft Outlet, Deco Exchange, Unique in the Creek, Hobby Lobby. I know I'm missing a few, but I usually buy from Craft Outlet. And I just placed an order, and I'm going to have to place another order because I use them quite frequently. You are so welcome. As a matter of fact, I use these boards for everything, not just flowers. I'll show you. An example is this wreath right here. This is Poly Burlap, and it is on the large board. Yes, Amazon too. I knew I was forgetting one. This is on the large board. Okay. And this is Deco Mesh. Thank you, Chris. This is also in my storefront. I don't know. Thank you, Charlotte. But this is all original to me. The sign is created by me. All right, this one is available also. This one is $75 plus 20 shipping. Thank you, Charlotte. But I just wanted to show you that I use them for many things. I'll also show you the centerpiece I made with one. Okay. This centerpiece is on the large board also. Hey, Deanna. It is on the large board also. It will also be in my storefront. But it is created on the large board. Okay? So there, I use them for multiple reasons. I enjoy them. Thank you. If anybody's wanting to see any more designs, let me know. I will show them. Thank you, Chris. Okay, let me put this in. You want to make sure your factory edges are all in the same direction. It is cut at 10 inches. I do not mind you asking. Ask any question you'd like. The leaves that are on my flower are 12 inches. Okay. I did wood burn it. Purpose of wood burning it is to help to minimize the fraying. It doesn't completely take away the fraying, but it does help. Excuse me. Okay. Y'all, I really do enjoy what I do. I would make this a full-time job, but I think I'd get burnt out on it and lose my passion for it. So I like to just do it live and teach as I go. Okay, let me get... No, it automatically seals it. Here's what we've got so far, and that's using the shared holes. Okay. That tool, this is a zip tie tool. It'll save your hands. You can get them at Harbor Freight, I think Amazon. There's several other places too that I can't remember. I've got a red one too, somewhere in this pile. Y'all, I need your opinion. What if I decided to do wreath kits? What would you like to see in it? Mesh and a sign? Or mesh and ribbon and a sign? Been playing around with it in my head as far as because I make the signs. So, what would you like to see? If I was to start doing those, what would you like to see? Everything in the box from start to finish? All right. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think I could do that. I'll see about putting one together and putting it in my store. I know one kit I could do would be this flower. I use a wood burning tool, and I only use it on the burlap when I cut my mesh. It can be used on the deco mesh too, but I don't use it on there. I only do it with my deco mesh, or not deco mesh, poly burlap mesh. I'll get it right in a minute. Thanks for the follow, guys. Now the purpose of these boards is so that your design will fit between two doors. Hey, Janet. Yeah, the sunflower would be great. It would consist of the small board, the yellow mesh, and the green mesh. Chris, I sell these flowers for $65. Thank you. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I can't be sloppy. I just can't. Because when I create a wreath, I create it as if I'm going to buy it myself and how would I want it to look. Okay. I can't throw a wreath together. I just can't. I take my time, even when I'm not on the live. I take my time. The base, Stephanie, is a Unique in the Creek board. I can do that too, Jamie. So we can make it together. You're welcome, Stephanie. Hey, Karen. I'm doing great. How are you? You're welcome. Carrie, do you do the wreath kits too? I mean, it's something I want to try and do. Absolutely, Jamie. All right, I got two more for this section, and then we will move to the middle. Oh, are you? You can do it, Carrie, I promise. Remember, if I can do it, so can you. I have faith in you. I have faith in all of you ladies. Anytime you got questions or willing to try, I will do it. A royal blue and a yellow. Gail, after the live, I will message you because I have to look back at the sign. But I think it will go great. I can cut the mesh into squares if you'd like. The yellow is cut at 10 inches and the green is cut at 12. Janice, let's see. No, I cut it into 10-inch squares. Does that help? Yeah, the yellow would come on a roll. If you want it cut, I can cut it. You're welcome, Lil Beth. Yeah, if you would like it cut, I can cut it. And the green, I can do the same thing. I can cut the leaves. You're welcome, and thank you. Okay, Gail. I'll message you after the live, and I'll let you know. I think it'll look fine. What method are you going to do? Hey, Charlotte. Got two Charlottes in here. Y'all, don't forget, I also make the wreath signs. I know there's several people out there that make them too. I'm one of those few. Now, as far as knowing what to sell a wreath kit as, I don't know. That's something I've got to ask one of the professionals that do it all the time and know how to go about it. Or I can be an amateur and do it my way. But I'd rather ask and make sure I'm doing it correctly. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, so one more for this section and then we're moving on. Ouch. Come on, finger. Sorry, y'all, my finger is locking up. It says it doesn't want to cooperate. But I beg to differ. It's going to cooperate one way or the other. want to do a live tomorrow too, but I'm not sure what I want to make. Because I don't plan it, I wing it. I plan nothing. Thanks for the follow, y'all. Appreciate it. You want to make sure your factory edges, I know I keep repeating myself, but make sure your factory edges are all going in the same direction. Do an American flag. I don't know if I've got enough burlap, or not burlap, but mesh to do it, but I can try. Okay, what and where do you get the board? I get those, Susan, at Craft Outlet. Most everything I get is Craft Outlet. Alright, so here it is so far. It looks uniform with them all going in the same direction. That's what you want. Here's what the back looks like. Nice and clean. It will not scratch the doors. Thank you, Chris. So now I'm going to go ahead and put 4 more zip ties right here because that's all we got left is 4 more pieces of mesh. It literally takes a whole roll to make these sunflowers. If there's more than one of y'all that would like one of these, let me know. That way I know to order how many I need to order so that I can make them and send them to you. Don't mind one bit. Rosie, yes, that's what I'm using as a small board. This is 65 and 20 shipping. I'm not sure, Jamie. That's what I was trying to figure out, is how I would figure out how to sell it and how much I would sell it for. I guess what I need to do is see how much it costs to buy the supplies and then figure out from there. I'm not real sure. But see, these are 65 and 20 shipping. It's okay, Rosie. All right, Chris. Thank you, Kat. You think so? I don't know. I need to go and figure out how much it cost for my supplies. And then how much it cost for the supplies, and then how much it would be shipping, right? So we'll start out with the sunflower because that would be the easiest to come up with. All right, Rosie, so that's how I would do it. All right, so this evening after I'm done, I will look. Thank you, Gail. That was sweet. If bought in bulk, what do you mean? Oh, hold on. Oh, did she? How much did she sell them for? Because that's where I'm stuck, is how to know what to sell it for. If it's bought in bulk, like say you bought two or three, is that what you're meaning? George, the burlap is 10 inches. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. All right. I'm not sure how many to make. Okay, hold on. Okay, Carrie. Hang on just a second, George. All right, Rosie, if you don't mind, if you'll send me a message, that way I don't lose what we're talking about. I will show you the fold here in just a second, George. The price needs to cover the material, your time, shipping, and your cutting pieces needs to be. Okay. Okay, Becky. Thank you guys for that. Y'all just message me, off of on TikTok Messenger. Just send me a message, and we can do a different color. If you prefer that you would rather a pink one, a blue one, it doesn't matter because they're all made the same way. It's a small board, Karen. See? Oh, thank you, Rosie. All right, so I need the board, the mesh. You're welcome, Karen. The board, the mesh, the zip ties, and then shipping, correct? Okay, I'll look for you, Rosie. I mean, because I would love to do it. I mean, I need to figure out how many I need to buy. And like, if each of you ladies want one, then you can prepay for it ahead of time. Then I'll order the kits and ship them to you. Okay, Rosie, thank you so much. I appreciate your help. You think so? I'm thinking around 50. All right, let me show you the last four petals. Oh, yeah, and then you've got this, unless you prefer a sign in the middle. Because signs are going to be, I can add a sign, but that could be costly. But I'll add these centers because they'll go on any flower. This, Chris, is a flower center. I did not make it, I bought it. Make sure I put my time in the price. Okay. Use these in the kit, Rosie? All right. You guys are so helpful. I appreciate you. But yes, send me a message if it's something that you would like, and I will go from there. And then I'll figure out a price. And then, if you're interested in it, then I'll send you a bill and we'll go from there. Okay, George, so this is a 10-inch square, 10-inch square. You want your factory edges on top and bottom. Turn it to a diamond, so your factory edge is over here. Bring the bottom to the top, to your tip. Take your pin, place it right there. That'll help hold it in place. Then you're going to squish that down a little bit. You're welcome, Karen. Give it just a little tug, not much, just a little. Okay, and then pleat your edges, your end here. Hey, Lauren. Same thing on the other side. Okay, then you take your clip off and you have a petal. Then you just take it and form it the way you want it to look. Okay, and there's the petal. Hey, Teresa. Okay, then you're just going to take and put it right here in your zip tie. Make sure your factory edge is going in the same direction as the rest of them. Okay, place it down there just like that. Have you not? Thank you, Lauren. Okay, y'all, so if any of you are wanting a sunflower made and shipped to you, drop me a message on TikTok with your address and your email address for shipping purposes and payment purposes. The sunflower is $65 and then $20 shipping. Thank you for the share. So I just have this one, but I can order more, make them, and ship them. Okay? Just let me know in a message. That way I know how many I need to purchase. So I know how many I need to make and how many need to be sent out. And then wreath kits, I will get back to you when I figure out how I'm going to do it. Also, you can find my wreaths, signs, and cutting board designs in my Square store. Okay? If you don't like it this way, you can always flip it over and go the opposite direction. Just whichever way looks best to you. And that's how you do it. It's the Dean Michael, Teresa. Last spring and summer when I did my craft shows, these were a hot commodity. Let me tell you. And when it came to flowers, I could sell these like hotcakes. And people just eat them up. They love them. And when I run out at the show, then I would take orders for anybody wanting one. And then I'd make them and ship them. I don't know how to do the daisy. This ain't the Dean Michael fold, Rosie? I thought it was. Which one is it? Is the Rita? I've never done a daisy. Okay, Carrie. Yeah, that's how I got mine, Rosie. I go from corner to corner. Oh, yeah. Scrunch up center and then fold it over. Last piece, y'all. I'm telling you, it takes a whole roll of this poly burlap to make this flower. And that is using shared holes. I've never done strawberry either. What is it? I've never seen the strawberry. Enlighten me. Oh, okay. No, I've not done one of those either. I've only made a Christmas tree. And I don't even know where that thing went. Okay. Um, okay, Teresa. Um, how many yards is on a roll? I believe it's 10 yards. Wait a minute. You gotta make me think. It's 10 inch by 10 yards. So yeah, 30 feet. You're welcome, George. Rita, the yellow is cut at 10 inches and the leaves are cut at 12. No, I've not done a carrot either, but I think that would be cute. A carrot. I've not done a carrot. Those are some cute ideas. Okay, Gail, thank you. And see, you can technically take 4 more pieces of mesh for this middle, but you don't need to. Okay. All right, now we put the center right here in the middle. So there's 2 holes in the middle of your board. Okay. They're right here. Can everybody see it? That is where you're going to put your centerpiece. Pick it up. Put your pipe cleaner down in there. And pull her through. Don't pull it too tight. Just want enough to feel the tension in it. Then I'll clip these a little bit. And then you just poke them back down in there. Okay, Carrie, will do. All right. And here is your finished wreath. Now, I'm going to put a butterfly on it. Let me get my butterflies, hang on. I've only got two colors, y'all. I got purple and a light purple. Hang on. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Janice. Craft Outlet. Thank you, Rita. Oops. Alright, so I've got two different butterflies. I got this purple one and I've got this lighter purple. I think I want to do the light purple. Alright, so what I do is I take the clip off of it. Okay, Charlotte, thanks for joining. Oops. I usually just pull that out, the little clip. I don't have a bee. I need to get some. Alright, and then I'll take a dab of glue. Okay. And I think we are going to put it center. Put it right there in the center. Yeah, I don't have any of the ladybugs either. But there it is. There's your finished wreath, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think so too, but it's already stuck there. And this is how the back looks when you're done. Thank you, Tammy. Okay. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Charlene. Y'all, I appreciate your help tonight. Appreciate all the comments. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Gail. All right, ladies, if this is something you're interested in, you'd like to buy this one, let me know by messaging me. Um, put sold on the screen and then send me a message. Welcome, Rita from West Virginia. If this is something you're interested in, just write sold and send me your email information and your mailing address. And if it wasn't already 2 hours in, I'd try to make another wreath, but not tonight. I already did that once and it wore me out. Trust me, it wore me out. All right, ladies, I'm going to climb off. I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I will, Jamie. Send me a message and we can talk about it. You too, Miss Kathy. If I go live tomorrow, I'll post it on Facebook. Okay? Y'all have a great night. All right. So y'all have a great night, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.